Good afternoon or early evening. This is going to be a message for the collective. It's the update on what's going on with the Divine Masculine and his Karmic. Alright? So get right into it here. Remember, if anyone is triggered by these messages, then just whatever the topic is that happens to trigger you to go within and ask yourself why you're being triggered, why from childhood is this affecting you. If hearing about a third party situation or someone else getting pregnant triggers you, then look at your childhood as to why perhaps you were had to compete for attention as a child from your parents, or jealousy started something to do with your childhood. And then go, of course, within your childhood, heal that, forgive yourself or the others, and move forward. Release it to the spirit. Alright? I don't mean for these messages to trigger anyone, but it's it's a possibility, right? Alright, so Spirit, give us true, precise messages, please, for the Divine Masculine and what's going on between him and the Divine Masculine and their Karmic. We'll do a different spread for the Divine Feminines that have Karmics. Okay, and their Karmic partner, please. Recent past. Okay. Give me true, precise messages of what's going on in the workplace for the masculine with his Karmic. And understand, the message I'm getting is these are the three-party situations in the workplace. So if you're going to be triggered by that, you may not want to watch. I don't know. Spirit, give us true, precise messages of the current energy of what's going on with the masculines and their Karmics. Spirit, give us true, precise messages for the Divine Masculine in the near future regarding the energies with the Karmic. And give us the true, precise messages of their Karmic in the near future. Spirit wheel cards. What Spirit wants you to know. Okay, so So justice in the recent past for your Divine Masculine has come in and stripped them of the masks they wore. They are now, without their masks. They're seeing themselves in the mirror with truth for who they were being. That they were realizing now that they were wearing a mask, pretending to be something they were not, or trying to cover up who they really were. Having the strength, this is both having the strength to weather the storm that they are currently in. Like currently right now they're in a very severe storm in their life, going through this death and rebirth, trying to overcome being something they are not. They were pretending to be strong, alright, I'm going to say macho, I don't know why that word is coming forth, but you see here this man is part man, and then he's wearing a bear suit, like the skin of a bear covering him, trying to be something that looks strong, but he's really not, in the sense that he's really human, not a bear. But trying to be this way because of the Karmic that is watching, standing over him, belittling him, not allowing him to be himself. himself, not allowing him to dance to the beat of his own drum. He jumps when she says jump. But he's gone through the transformation and divinely protected. This is the transformation card in this deck with the Four of Bones. And you know, if the bones are good, right? If the bones are good, then the house will stand. This transformation, you had a good basis. Spirit needed to give you the death and rebirth of your soul so you could be transformed and to grow. You know, it's like the caterpillar to butterfly moment where they had to, you know, hit rock bottom, go through, you know, the dark night of the soul, which is where the caterpillar turns to mush and goo, have the cocoon around them, and then as they start to sprout wings in there, they, you know, the shell of that cocoon breaks away, and then they emerge with wings, and now your masculine is emerging with the like a butterfly with wings, ready to take flight, standing, shining brightly amongst the crowd of zombie earthlings. Okay, and their counterpart, okay, was the Nine of Bones, spawn of Satan is what I'm hearing, but the devil energy that kept chasing after the masculine. It would just kept on his heels, not allowing him to have a break, not allowing him to see what other people saw in him, that he wasn't able to see what other people saw of this situation or the connection regarding their karmic and the evil that was in that karmic. I don't know how he couldn't see it, but they were blind to it, I guess. Judgment. This judgment card came in regarding this connection for the karmic person receiving karmic. For some, if when they did say they did spell work on your masculine or black magic, then judgment came in and pushed that magic that they were trying to do to the divine masculines and sent it back to the karmic, and they fell ill or fell to the demise that they were wishing upon your divine masculine. Alright, and pretending to be that Two of Cups, they were pretending to be the divine feminine, pretending to be the high priestess, trying to fool the divine masculine, thinking that it was equal and balanced love, but it was not. But know that this karmic does have a true love at a distance, someone else. They have someone else that they nurture, someone else in a connection that is not this masculine. They nurture and love someone else with the kindness, the unconditional love that the divine masculine longed for, but he wasn't receiving it because this was never meant to last. It was there for lessons. It was a karmic lesson, karmic connection. That's all. Okay, in the career sector, justice again coming forth. Because this was a three-party situation in the workplace, or they were entertaining people in the workplace in addition to a spouse or a roommate, a lover, whatever this person of karmic is to them. For some, these karmics could be someone that they work with, have a business with, out of the home. But justice is here, balancing the scales in this connection for the drama, the hurt that was caused. The karmic coming, the karma, sorry, we either make a karmic debt or we have credit, right? We have karmic credit for good things you can love and pass on love and light or help others, then perhaps you're earning your good credit, your good karma credit. But those that do demise and lies and sabotage others' success earn, obviously, the karmic debt. And justice is here to balance those things out. Page of Cups is regarding a offer, a love, something that was fishy, something that stunk, something that was not going to last or nurture them. That caused emotional turmoil regarding a situation in the workplace. Karmic kept offering like reconciliation, kept offering fake love, like trying to keep them stuck, offering themselves to this divine masculine, because they knew that that was their, what would you call it, not a sugar daddy, but their money. They were keeping them around for their money, to support them, to help pay for their kids. So they were a false offer of love, I guess is what I'm hearing or feeling from that message. Alright, so 7 of Swords here in the workplace, leaving behind things that no longer serve you regarding this three-party situation, and obviously there's 3 birds here. Someone is leaving this situation, taking what these 3 swords and moving forward, leaving behind these things that and people that don't serve them, this situation, either this workplace or this person, and fleeing, moving forward finally because they realize that it's no longer for them, that the time is up in that endeavor. Yes, spell work. There was spell work being done on this masculine for some. With the spell card here. But because it's divine masculine and divinely protected, that spell, okay, so I just heard ricocheted, but it's, it like, Spirit just sent that back to the sender, back to the karmic. So those, the persons who created that magic fell to the demise of what the spell was supposed to do to the masculine. But the masculine is divinely protected because, well, their divine union is at play here. Strong sun, moon, regarding the transformation, social invitations, creative pursuits, joy, a number 22. Just barely hanging on to this situation, justice here. Other people watching this situation, watching this divine masculine transform, right? Because the divine feminine is doing her work as she heals herself and steps into her power of the high priestess, then it is also pulling him like a magnet towards her, and the energy is causing that transformation within him. So good job to the divine feminine in that situation, that she's doing the work. Alright, so we have here the familiar. It's kind of like the alley. Going within, like a journey, vision quest, speaking to spirit guides regarding this flame connection, regarding this journey that they are on, so that they can receive guidance from spirit. The ripe berries moon. There's an owl here, a hummingbird. Not sure what that is. And a crow. I want to say, kind of looks like a hawk, but not so much. I don't know. Life lessons, victory and courage. Number 5, all about change. The hummingbird knows where it gets its sweet nectar. This is also a very dark energy all around it, but this hummingbird knows where it gets its nectar, and it can't just go eating any berry. It has to get that divine berry. But the karmic lessons have been learned. The life lessons that were in this cycle are over, and that cycle with that karmic person is over with, and it's time to move forward, and the masculine will have victory. He just has to find the courage to move forward. He has to balance and work on his solar plexus, so his intuition, his strength, and courage, so that he can move on from this karmic energy. This person that's holding him back. The cauldron here, again about spell work, the womb, birthing a new beginning. Here she has a snake going up the pole. So it reminds me of the seduction. Also could be doing sex magic something to do with setting a spell, and then when they seduce the masculine, having sex is like him accepting that magic, accepting that spell into his being, binding him to her. So, in case anyone wondered what kind of magic. Blue moon, mastery, recognition, and evolution. 9-10. This is an ending, a completion to having to deal with that. Why? Because they're moving on. The divine masculine is trying to find the courage and strength to move out of the situation. Perhaps now he's seeing, especially with these two eyes here looking right at us, he's had the vision. Spirit has shown him through his third eye the visions of the time is now to move forward and to bold. And don't look back, is what I'm getting from this evolution. Things have evolved to the point that you have mastered enough skills, enough knowledge regarding this connection that you were stuck in, and you recognize that you are a divine counterpart and have a mission to fulfill, masculines, and it's time to move forward. Okay, let's get these current messages or energies. Good cards. Nice. Okay, so the star card, also Aquarius, just for the record. But this divine masculine knows the divine feminine is the star that lights the path for them, that they're heading to, that they're departing the situation, finally gaining the strength to move forward so that they can heal and find and meet up or find the divine feminine again. This divine feminine has pulled her energy back and possibly even moved on, but the masculine now is finally being courageous to move forward from this situation, but they know that this the star, this divine feminines that were in this group, have been shining the light, doing the work, but shining the light, and they are following the lead and coming to you. There's a death to the karmic situation, that pretense of a family home life, the situation that they were in has come to an ending with the death card here. It's an end to that cycle once again, and it's time for a new cycle and move forward. And Spirit has communicated this to them through communication card, 8 of Wands. This is communication also from the masculine reaching out to the divine feminines. And if you are the divine feminine and the high priestess, don't reach out to them. You sit in your throne and you remember that you don't chase. If you're the high priestess and sitting in your throne, you wait for them to come to you. Alright, so just word to the wise. The 8 of Wands is communication. They will be reaching out to you because Spirit has spoken to them and inspired them. And an ending to the self-sabotage, 10 of Swords. There's an ending to that three-party situation that was only destroying this masculine from the inside out. In the divine masculine's near future, Chariots, Queen of Swords, and that. Did we just have these yesterday? I swear we did. Maybe not. Okay. So, 3 of Wands, making a decision to move forward. He knows that he's missed his that ship that was supposed to come in for him. He's missed that boat, and he knows that his long sailed, and he needs to go find his divine feminine. And he has chosen this path now to move forward, to go search for that divine love, that divine connection. His Queen of Swords, and while he may be nervous about the divine feminine being in the Queen of Swords energy, speaking her truth, standing in her truth, because he senses that she is shining her light and she is in her power. But he's ready for this Chariot to move forward together divinely in this connection. The divine, or the karmic in this situation in the near future is okay. All right. So 8 of Cups. Moving on to her other 2 cups. She doesn't want to settle for those 8 of Cups in that situation either. She's moving on to her lover, the lover at the distance, and we said she had, she also had a true love at a distance. She was playing this divine masculine, as they say, the player got played. This Karmic was having affairs with other people, possibly some that were in her workplace, but some were even friends of this masculine, or people they considered friends slash family. This masculine knew who this other man was, that his wife was, okay, or woman, the girlfriend, whatever the karmic is to them. Yes, that she was chasing other people. And Spirit says with the Ace of Swords, this is truth. Moving forward to her new beginning, alone, solo, with that person, the lover. Okay, let's get some clarification. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for this divine masculine slash karmic connection, present energy. Clarification for the present energy. And clarification for the near future for the masculine. Near future for the karmic. Okay. With the Star card here, we have Chief of Blades. This is the King of Swords in his truth and his power, moving forward, taking control. This is like boss energy. Finally realizing that he can stand on it in his power, that he can take his throne, and it is long overdue. Spirit clarification with the Death card here, death of the connection between the divine masculine and karmic, because he's finally cutting out things that no longer serve him. With the Matriarch of Blades here. Ending of the old cycle, start of a new cycle, celebration with Sun Dance. Sun card is always the best card of the deck, but this says the Sun Dance, and it's always a celebration when you have the Dance card. So you're going to have a wish fulfillment and celebration in one. In the communication, Eight of Wands, also coming forward with that communication. Someone is perhaps still holding on to some bad habits that they need to communicate about. Perhaps they need to mention that they have a habit of drinking, or that they need to work on this. But Spirit says with the Ten of Swords, the ending to self-sabotage, ending to the three-party situations, the blockages in this divine connection. Spirit has the Nine of Thunderbird, which is flying, soaring above the clouds, above the sun even, flying high, spiritually guided. The masculine's near future, the Tower moment. Why? Because he had to make that decision. He saw that last opportunity sailing away without him, and he knew it was time to move on. Ten of Mockery, endings of mockery. He's putting an end to being mocked, but also by mocking his divine feminine, putting an end to the gossip about his divine feminine, making jokes perhaps of the connection itself. Jesus. Four of pregnancy, birthing a new beginning, or this is also needing to communicate that he realizes that one of the other third parties are pregnant. Well, I don't know if he realized it or was told, but nonetheless. Karmic energy here, the Judgment card has come in regarding her lover situation as well. She's moving forward with the Warrior of Vessels card here, moving forward to her lover, her new beginning, and creating her own new destiny as well. It could be a her or a him. I'm just saying her because we're doing a divine masculine energy. Okay, advice from Spirit, please. Okay, create your new beginning. Be a co-creator. Shaman 5, change. Be a healer within yourself and heal yourself to change for the better. Heal that habit of indulgence of alcohol or anything else. Matriarch of Shields, know that Spirit has trust that Spirit is protecting you, and give thanks to Spirit for that protection and guidance, and stop juggling two of the juggler here with overindulgence. is juggling, trying to juggle perhaps just your day and night with the alcohol, with the good and the bad, your shadow self to the light self, right? You're trying to juggle. Spirit says stop juggling this toxicity of the alcohol, polygamy, and stop juggling other women or other men, putting an end to the 3 or 4 other parties in your life. Reserve yourself, honor yourself for this connection. Although know that Spirit does say 7 here of horse thief, what is meant for you cannot be taken from you. This divine connection is divinely guided, and both parties will receive tower moments until it is brought together, because there is a contract for a sole purpose and a mission. Spirit says it's time to get in mission. Corn dance, it's time for a celebration. Captive. Perhaps they have felt like they were being held captive in this situation, this connection with the karmic. So the captive here is no longer feeling, Spirit says, it's okay, like the 9 of Swords, that they self-sabotage, where they self-imprisonment. So captive here in that situation is like the self-sabotaging, no longer self-sabotaging themselves with the polygamy or the alcohol. No, putting an end to the devil or shadow self so that they can move forward. Warrior women, cutting things out that no longer serve them, and taking a leap of faith forward in the Fool card. That's a lot of cards. Alright. Okay, so you have the sacrifice. Sacrifice the things that no longer serve you. Surrender to Spirit. 44, divine number. 44 is also knowing that you are protected, that this connection is protected as well. 43 is a 7, the rattle. This is like the rattle of a warrior, making the sound of movement of the warrior moving forward, announcing that they are coming, that they're on their way, that they are in route, in journey, on journey. Holy Mountain 7 card again. You have 2 7s, and the Holy Mountain card is here. This man's at the top of the mountain, and his energy here is like it's explosive into the sun here, with the sun energy, because when they go to the top of the mountain, they feel that they have received that enlightenment, that their crown chakra just bursts with light. It's almost like their kundalini finished rising up through their crown chakra, and burst of light enters in, right? But know that the Holy Mountain, with that, it's not just the enlightenment of when they get there to sit at the top of the mountain. The knowledge and the insight is all about the journey along the way. Leap, take the leap of faith. You go first. The universe will catch you. The universe and Spirit will catch you. And no is a complete sentence. Wait, postpone, pause, and say no. If karmic asks you to come back, and you know that you have to weather this storm, you'd have to weather that storm again and relive that moment. Spirit says say no, because this ship, wherever that went, is moving on. The ship has sailed, and it's the last one there, last time to make that choice. Akashic record, your guidance is divinely guided. Peace pipe, reach for peace, not this storm. I mean, which one, seriously, which one would you rather have? This is life with the karmic, this is life in your journey. You know what I'm saying? You get that thunderbolt lightning, not that anything's bad with lightning, I mean, it's beautiful. but it comes with a storm, right? And you have to live through that storm over and over, cycle after cycle, again and again. Or you can choose peace, but you have to reach and make effort to leave behind the storm and go towards peace. Sweat Lodge, again with the journey, going within, meditating and asking Spirit for guidance of that next step. Frasier, be bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risk, and be daring. Take the leap of faith forward. Right. Have faith in yourself as well. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Okay. And Spirit says, Angel of psychic abilities, your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. Yes, they are. True and precise. Angel of finances, honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Yes, because you will be financially abundant and abundant in all things, but mostly also give thanks for what you already have, not just what's coming into you. Goddess of strength, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Yes, this is mostly for the divine masculine that has stand up to the karmic and move forward on his journey. Even if you can't, if you have to move forward and stand alone and heal yourself before you reach to the divine feminine. But also this is for the divine feminine, the high priestess, to know that you need to be strong, stand in your power, and don't reach out. Allow them to come to you when they are ready. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Next is the divine feminines that have a karmic, because let's face it, the karmics don't, it's not always the guy that has the three-party situation. Some of these situations are the women or divine feminines that have a husband or a karmic connection. So we're going to do that way next.